Welcome guys, and today we've got a brand new Marvel Legends review. It comes from the Spider-Man retro series, Marvel Legends, and yeah, this one's going to take up the whole camera. It is the Spider-Man retro series Kingpin. How absolutely cool is this guy? He is absolutely massive. It's sort of a redo of the Build-A-Figure, but a different orange cravat here, or shirt or whatever they call it. There. When I opened this in my unboxing a few days ago, a while ago, I actually was shocked at the absolute mass of this guy. And the card as well is so big, it doesn't even fit the frame. Even if you put it sideways, it completely covers my face, which is a good thing. But yeah, so Wilson Fisk is finally here, and let's get him out and review him. So guys, let's look at the packaging for the Kingpin. As you can see, it's so big that it's out of frame, but you can see here the usual board, what do they call it? Oh, never mind. Kingpin, Marvel's Kingpin. And like, he comes with the walking stick and two different heads. And case accessory. Spider-Man. Let's just move the stand. So here we are. Marvel Comics Spider-Man. +4 case accessory, and you can see how big the card is there. It's got the usual little legally bit on the bottom. So let's have a look. It's a flat card. These are really cool. On the back, you've got the old classic type instructions that used to be on the tie-biz figures. Wilson Fisk ruthlessly rules New York City's underworld with cunning and a keen intellect. And also look for Spider-Man, Peter Parker, Green Goblin, Gwen Stacy, Daredevil, Marvel's Electro. You can find reviews of all of those on my channel, each sold separately, and all the legally stuff is on the back. And if you just look at the top, you got a picture of Kingpin there. And the word I was searching for was billboard, because I'm not that clever sometimes. So guys, let's get this guy out of the packaging and ruin some MOC collector's day. So here we have Kingpin out of the box, and wow, look at the size of this guy. He is absolutely massive. I wouldn't fancy getting into a fist fight with this guy, even though somebody already has, and giving him this absolutely superb black eye and bloody face. The detail on this guy is absolutely tremendous, has to be said. Look at that face. Face only a mother could love. Vincent D'Onofrio in the Daredevil show didn't look as mad as this fella. But anyway, I'm rambling now. So let's have a look at some of the key features on this guy. Even his ring looks nice. There isn't any design on it, so to speak. You've got the buttons sculpted on at the side. Now, before I go any further, I did not own the Build-A-Figure. So this is my first time looking at this figure properly and holding it in hand. I will say it's quite lighter than it looks. It's not a heavy piece, so to speak. There is a bit of heft, but not loads. But he is quite a hollow figure. That's not a bad thing though. The jacket is made out of kind of a leathery plastic. I think you'd know it straight away if you feel it. He looks different, obviously, to Build-A-Figure. The orange is different, the blue cravat is different. This looks great. Let's get him out of his hands for a second. It's not... There's nothing really special, but it's kind of softy, bendy plastic, but not so soft that it'll bend out of shape. But yeah, that's cool. He does come with a regular head. Solemn Kingpin. And that's really nice. But I think mostly I will be using this mad looking angry head. Paint wise, there isn't a whole lot that you can do with this guy. Yeah, there isn't any splashes or bad shit with him. He's pretty good. Now, let's get to some articulation, because this guy is limited because of his size in what he can do. No head movement up or down really, but he can look to the left and look to the right. Now he does have a joint there, so he should be able to move a little bit. He can, a little bit. can almost do a flight pose. I don't think he'll be flying anywhere soon. Yeah, you do get a bit of head movement there. Shoulders go out that far. They go around. There is no bicep swivel. He does have a Star Wars joint, as I call it. Bend at the elbow and it goes left and right. Hands go up and down and around in circles. He doesn't really need to have much articulation yet. He doesn't have an ab crunch, but he does have kind of a diaphragm joint, but there, you don't get loads of movement unless you get your hands in under the jacket. So you can get him to bend like I had him at the start of the review with the hands up, ready to bust some chops. Legs don't go out all that far. He's got a tight swivel, a single jointed knee, and legs don't move much either. The feet, I meant to say. So you don't get a lot of movement there. But because he's such a big character, he does not need the extra movement. Now let's straighten him out and see exactly how big he is. And let's just, whilst I've got him to hand here, there's a regular Marvel Legend here next to me, and that's Iron Man 2020, and you can see the height difference. So he is a big boy. How big? Let's see. So he's just at about 7.5 inches. So he is quite massive in size. Yeah. So guys, if you haven't got the Build-A-Figure, I would highly, highly, highly recommend picking up this guy whilst he's still available, because the Build-A-Figure was hitting upwards of £80 at one point to buy singly. So yeah, grab this guy while you can, whilst he's nice and cheap, because it mightn't be for long, and I doubt you'll see another re-release for a while. So yeah guys, check him out and see if it's your thing. I'm going to put on that other head for you now, just to show you, even though I would have the pictures in the comments as well. And here he is with his solemn head. So yeah, he still looks awesome. Still fills up the screen. So yeah guys, drop us a comment, drop us a like. Please subscribe and share the page as well if you can. I'm on Twitter and on Instagram and Facebook. Go find those and like those. They're in the description anyway. And we'll see you again with a brand new review next time. Bye guys.